Now I'm gonna be thinking about that. I'm gonna be on my couch. I'm gonna be watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'm gonna fall asleep. And
She was smoking a cigarette
combust.
though, allegedly. So don't be smoking nothing.
Oh well, then I'm gonna have my. Okay, I won't smoke
exactly.
Anything. I don't smoke cigarettes anyway, but I won't smoke anything else.
Never touch the stuff.
I just take an edible or something.
Yeah,
that'll work.
But then you'll get hit by a window fireball. No, I can't open my windows.
And that'll be just my luck that I get hit by a fireball.
And then you have to stay in your apartment for an eternity.
The worst luck.
And listen to your upstairs neighbor.
The worst luck.
For an eternity.
That's you saying I'm going to hell? Are you saying that that's my hell? Sounds like I'm in hell. Because I thought hell was supposed to be like your worst. So whatever you hate the most, that's what you have to relive. And that's what your hell is. And that's mine. So you just said I'm going to hell.
No, I meant you was going to be a spirit trapped in that apartment listening to your upstairs neighbor.
Okay.
But my hell would be small talk. Like I'd be at a party that never ends. Like with a bunch of, not even like maybe middle-aged white men, sprinkling a few black men. And then it'd just be a bunch of small talk and dad jokes and handshakes.
I think that's everybody's
that's
hell.
Awful.
It is. I don't even like regular talk. So
I would have voted for Obama a third time if I could. Stop.
Oh my God. The horror.
Greetings, strangers. I'm Britt.
And I'm Dee.
Welcome to another episode of
It's a Strange World After All. It's funny because I can't even see your face.
Oh.
Like the whole mic was like covering up your face.
You don't need to see my face. Nobody needs to see
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Nobody needs to see my face.
The podcast where we discuss true crime cases, the supernatural, urban legends, conspiracy theories, and all of the things that keep the world strange.
I was like, were you trying to act like you were frozen or something?
No, I was just adding to the suspense.
Okay.
Fellers was what I was going to say. Fellow strangers, join me in wishing Dee a very happy day of birth.
Born
day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you.
I had a feeling you was going to do something like that. And then why does she
I didn't
look
have
mad?
anything.
She looks mad.
That's because how your face be looking.
It is.
She just has RBF.
Same. Hilarious.
I wish they would get evicted. That's what she's thinking.
That is exactly what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Thank you.
But happy birthday.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be 21?
The same.
Again?
The same. Same as always. Yeah. It's always a special occasion to turn 21.
Always.
So, yeah.
Again and again and again. For the 15th time? I don't even know math.
Oh, wow.
For the 20th time. No, I'm just playing.
Lord. If you would like to donate, no, I'm just playing. Because my Cash App is my full name, and I'm not trying.
Oh, I mean, if you'd like to donate, you can donate again to that babe Brit, and I'll make sure you get it. I'll make sure she gets it.
Your face, I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
This is my, I got you.
Okay. Or just follow us on social media. Follow our new TikTok page. Why didn't you follow the page? I just noticed that. Brittany.
I don't have a TikTok. I'm going to be honest.
You do, or did you
I deleted my TikTok. No, I don't. I deleted it a while back when it was like rumored that they were just like spying on us.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's when I deleted mine.
Oh, I made one and I just forgot about it. So
yeah, I saw you.
Even though it wasn't that long ago, but I just made it just because.
I was like, oh, she got a TikTok?
Yep, there's nothing on there.
Hey, I mean, it's okay.
Maybe.
One day.
Okay.
Sassy, bougie. You're going to be like this.
I cannot dance. So there will be none of that.
Most of the white people on TikTok that have millions of views can't dance. So, and I wore this for you.
Oh, it's cute.
For those that cannot see, which is everyone.
And I wore this for you.
Oh, so yeah, for those that cannot see, unless this goes on TikTok, I have on a Selena shirt, como la flor. And then D has a shirt. It says, I have no tits.
The accuracy.
It is not accurate.
I was like, dang.
All tits matter. What's that little thing that like upside down, it looks like a greater than less than sign, and you use it to insert a word? It's going to be like, I wish I have no tits.
Lord.
I had no tits.
Lord.
What a world.
Let's get into this episode.
Give you what you came for.
What have we been talking about?
Everything, birthdays and everything. And your resting bitch face.
Okay.
Everything.
In today's episode, we discuss the death of Mary Reeser, a woman suspected of dying in her home from spontaneous combustion in the 1950s. I learned about this in the 6th grade. We studied this case. So I was freaked out. Because I was like, why are we learning about this? We are children.
I remember learning about it. I think we were in elementary school too. It couldn't have been any older than middle school. And I just thought that I would just be walking down the street and
I know.
It's like, you can die like this?
I was
doing nothing
terrified.
at all.
I know.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
Spontaneous combustion. Mary Reeser was born on March 8th, 1884 in Columbia, Pennsylvania. After her husband's death, she moved to St. Petersburg, Florida, to live closer to her son and his family. Mary was a heavy smoker and would use sleeping pills regularly. I heard.
Uh-oh.
Because her son's a doctor, right?
Yes.
I heard her son was giving her sleeping pills. That's what
yeah, I think I heard that too. I mean, I don't see let me not. I don't see a problem with that. But just take them responsibly.
Just take them
Because
responsibly.
I could use some right about now.
You need horse tranquilizers, like I said.
Yes, I do. I don't know. I'll just take him. I mean, she probably had trouble sleeping, so he probably thought he was helping her. He knew what he was doing. He's a doctor.
Maybe. I wonder. Hopefully. I wonder if there's a link. Any smokers, cigarette smokers, because do you have trouble sleeping? Like, you know what I mean? Because I know it's an appetite suppressant.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's a good question.
Let us know. Somebody,
Boss.
Anybody. Boss.
Do you?
Don't put his business. Allegedly.
It's just cigarettes. Allegedly. Boss, do you?
Do you have trouble sleeping?
Lord, never mind. Don't, boss, text me. On July 2nd, 1951, Mary Reeser's landlady, Pansy Carpenter, went to her apartment to deliver a telegram. When was this? 19? Oh, okay. I was like, a telegram? Is that like, well, I know what it is, but I thought that was like before the 50s. No?
I mean, you got a telegram. I feel like it was popular in the 1950s.
I don't know. I just felt like it was before that because it seems like the 20s or something.
Because it's 51, so it's not even like the late 50s, closer to the 60s. Oh.
Yeah.
Telegram here. We got a telegram.
I just think of singing telegrams every time I think of it.
Oh.
People need to start doing that again.
I think that you can get them.
Really?
But I don't know how often. Hold on.
You finna look it up.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I can't speak for anywhere else, but in Dallas, yes, singing telegrams are still a thing. They have actually like multiple services.
Oh.
It's not cheap, but it's going to cost you a couple $100. But yes.
Oh.
A great gift for any occasion.
That may be about right. That sounds about right. Couple hundred.
I'm going to start my own singing telegram. Hear me, strangers. If you want, be like, hey, Mary Reeser.
Oh my God.
It's so nice to meet you. And I charge about $50, nothing crazy.
I can picture you doing that too. Pansy tried to open the door, but the doorknob was unusually warm, so she called the police. When the police entered the apartment, they found Mary's remains, which were mostly ashes, along with the remains of the chair that she had been sitting in. That is scary.
It's strange.
Oh, yeah.
Mary's body had been almost completely cremated. Among what remained was part of her left foot, which still had her slipper attached to it, and parts of her spine. Her skull was also found among the ashes and had shrunk to the size of a teacup.
I don't know. That's weird.
It's strike 2 on the strange meter. On the strange, How big is this? Is a skull? It's like about the size of a bowl.
Size of a what?
Did
you say a bowl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a dinner bowl, like a salad. They're not very big, but they're not that small.
Yes.
Is what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You can hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
But it's like the whole size of your hand.
Sure.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the furniture, carpets, and walls remained intact. The only sign of fire were a few softened plastic appliances and some soot on the ceiling.
So it was just that corner of the apartment.
Right.
Yeah, like you were saying, why wouldn't it spread? And why wouldn't it? Because if it was a normal fire, it would have spread because she was the only one there. There was nobody there to put it out.
Right.
So something is off.
Something is off. And then, was it the landlady that said that the door was hot to the touch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then in other like articles or videos, they talk about how the firemen say that it was like unbearably hot, like in the room, in the apartment overall.
It's not making sense.
It's not making sense.
The whole apartment should have been in flames.
There were some newspapers in the apartment as well, like a stack of newspapers. Those should have gone up on the flames.
Everything, well, not everything, but most of the apartment should have been in flames.
Yeah, and while your foot's still intact.
How? With the slipper on it, but
with the slipper.
How was the fire even put out?
Come on, somebody. Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
Oh my God. I'm not going to make it. You Mary had mysteriously turned to ashes in the middle of her living room. What happened to Mary Reeser? Was it spontaneous human combustion? I don't know. Spontaneous human combustion happens when a human seems to burst into flames without an apparent external source of ignition.
What in the world happened to Mary Reeser? The theory is that spontaneous human combustion can be the result of an individual's habits. For example, excess alcohol consumption, inner mechanisms of the body, obesity, or even acts of God or sorcery. Brujas.
Oh, I was like, can you expand on that? Because why would God do that to somebody? I understand why.
Acts of God?
Yeah.
Why did he flood an entire...
Oh, yeah, he's
so
fed up, which...
He might be fed up.
Right about now, I'm pretty sure he is.
Because I'm fed up.
The crates was the last straw.
Oh my God.
He's done. But...
Or somebody put a spell on you.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. I'm working on, never mind. So I'm working on putting spells on a couple people, but not really.
I'm just put it on a bay leaf.
Oh, yeah.
Just put Brad on fire and burn it. I'm just kidding. Somebody's going to be like, I'm like, I'd report the podcast. They're practicing witchcraft and satanic rituals. Satanic panic.
I was going to say it's going to be a whole nother satanic panic. We don't do that, people.
We don't do that. We did some stuff when we were little, but it was just to be able to go to like the movies or the skating rink, stuff like that.
Oh, man. Good times.
Mary was essentially cremated. That requires a temperature of about 3,000 degrees. But her living room contained almost no evidence of a fire. Under that kind of heat, her skull would enlarge or even explode, not shrink. Still strange.
Still, because why would it shrink? And then I don't understand that.
I don't know.
And how is it that was all that was left? That and her foot.
I was about to say, it's the foot for me. Why is that one foot?
That should be, would that be too much to have that the picture for the post? Because there is
the foot.
Yeah, there's a, why are you laughing?
Go ahead.
I was going to say there's a picture of the scene and it's her foot with the slipper on there. It's real.
I know. I think I've seen it.
Or should we just do a picture of her?
Do it side by side.
I'm going to put the picture of the foot.
Do the side by side. So her and then...
Okay. Her and then
remains.
the foot. Okay. Detective Chief Cass Burgess received a letter stating that they witnessed a ball of fire flying through the open window and hitting Mary. This theory, however, is an unlikely one, and there is no evidence to prove it happened. Why would a ball of fire? I just picture somebody like with a glove and like throwing a ball of fire.
No.
Wow.
That is the cutting the phone lines all over again. Like they were just like an anime.
Oh my
No,
God.
I think they meant like it may have come from the sky, like from like a comet.
Yeah, but still, like a meteor or something. Yeah. But I know that, but I just picture a ball of fire for whatever reason. I don't know why. And then wouldn't it, but if it was a meteor or comet, wouldn't it just fall? Why would it go through her window and hit her? Like it was just falling from the sky. And it was like, oh, her window is open. I
feel like you'd have to be a mathematician because that has to do with like, what is it, algebra? Like what do you use to figure out like jumps and stuff like that? Like skydivers, bungee jumpers, they all have to use math because you have to figure out like weight distribution and things like that. Yeah. So maybe it is just like a freak accident.
Yeah, because it's happened with lightning before. Yes.
I mean, because lightning doesn't go straight down, technically. Yeah. The earth is round. So it could go in at an angle.
What, the fireball? Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I would think it would just go straight down. Because when I almost got struck by lightning, it came straight down.
It was right above you, like this. Not like this.
It was in front of me. No, it was like straight down. I almost walked into it. Was like this close to me. I wasn't living right. So.
Is it physics? Is that the math?
Yes.
I think even still, it would be at
math. That's like
angle. Physics is math, ain't it?
It would, but yeah.
Oh.
It's science. It would be at an angle, but I don't think that much of an angle to go into somebody's window.
The person said they seen it. They said they seen it with their own eyes. So
I seen it.
I seen it myself.
I don't trust that.
Another theory is that someone intentionally started the fire. The belief was that they could have used thermite bombs, kerosene, magnesium and phosphorus, or napalm. But the coroner ruled out this possibility, saying these chemicals would have left a distinct odor.
Yeah, that's true. Especially like kerosene.
Yeah, it would have a strong smell.
Yeah. No one in the building noticed anything unusual except for Pansy, who smelled smoke at around 5 o'clock a.m. On July 7th, Police Chief J.R. Reichert sent a box containing the slipper from Mary's remaining foot, 6 small objects thought to be teeth, part of the carpet, and glass shards found in the ashes to the FBI.
Wait a minute, because I thought that was the slipper and the foot, and I was like, oh my God. They just shipped her foot. I have a literal tear in my eye
They could have done that, though. They should have done that because they need something to test from her, like a part of her body, to test it for, different things.
I got you.
Yeah. But then they had what might have been her teeth, so I don't know.
After several weeks, the FBI declared this a case of the Wick effect. They stated this was an unfortunate combination between Mary's flammable nightgown, her cigarette, and the fact that she had taken sleeping pills. The FBI believed that Mary's own body fat provided fuel for the fire that consumed her after lighting a cigarette and falling asleep.
So I remember a case similar to this one, but the difference was the man was a heavy drinker. But you said it before that that's one of the factors. And so that was my note, though. Some experts believe that obesity and alcoholism can contribute to spontaneous human combustion.
Oh, yeah.
Which I can't remember that guy's name, though, but it happened before.
Before this?
It may have been after this one.
Oh.
Maybe like in the 70s. But I was going to say, doctors, their version of obese and our version of obese is not the same. I don't think he was that big.
Yeah, they're going by like the BMI, like the medical definition. Because I don't think technically Mary was that obese. Because it says she was roughly like 170 pounds. And she looked to be about, like over 5 feet.
Yeah.
I saw that and say, I need to change my life around.
What are you even talking about?
Combustion. You need to change your life around.
You don't. I mean, you might drink a lot, but
I don't even drink like that.
You're not obese.
You don't know by medical standards what I'm considered.
I drink more than you.
Maybe. But you don't know. You might be editing the episode. You drink a glass of wine. Have your little joint in your hand. Fall asleep. Next thing you know. Because it's the body fat. So you could be not even obese, but still have like a lot of body fat.
Yeah.
And just
my issue.
And just over.
Chief Reichert also asked physical anthropologist Wilton Krogman to investigate, and he dismissed the FBI's findings. His theory is that Mary was murdered and burned at a different location. According to Krogman, the killer had access to crematorium equipment. After cremating Mary, he brought her remains back to her apartment. Too much work.
Plausible, though.
Too much work. Is it?
It is very plausible because, let's say, that would explain the thing that's getting me, which is the foot. Because he could have kidnapped her, chopped her up into pieces, put her in the whatever you call the machine, the incinerator, whatever you call those. Burned her, scooped out her, remains and the foot with the slipper, took it back to the apartment. maybe he took a lighter or something and was like, I'm gonna burn some stuff. Burned a couple of things, and then before he walked out, he burned the doorknob, and that's why it was still hot. It's plausible.
That is too much work.
Yeah, but it worked.
How would you?
Didn't it? It worked.
No,
it did work
because no. Why not just burn her whole body? That way you don't have to do all that. You don't have to take nothing back. If it were me, I would have just burned the whole body. You gotta have all this equipment. Just burn the whole body.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to leave questions, which transitions me into, debunkers. Joy kills believe that the problem with this theory is that there are too many unanswered questions. Why was the doorknob so warm? How do you explain the softened plastic appliances? Also, if the killer had access to a crematorium, why would you take her back to the apartment?
Exactly. Why?
I'm not in his mind. I don't know.
It's too much work. It's too much work. First of all, you have to kidnapping people is already too much because of the struggle. Well, she was kind of old.
I was about to say, I wasn't going to say it like that, but I was going to say if she was a silver alert.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Then you take her, you kill her, you burn her. Instead of burning her whole body, you scoop it out. You scoop out her foot.
No, you don't
scoop it out. You scoop out her skull and you take it back to her apartment.
It was chopped off before is what.
Yeah, but you still have to take it back out. You got to pick it up to take it back to her apartment.
Oh, you do have to pick it up.
And then too, I read that his theory involved him taking the chair as well. So you got to carry this heavy chair. Why?
Huh.
I don't know. What do you even gain from doing that to her?
If you're a murderer, sweet satisfaction.
Being a murderer is too much. Can you imagine everything you have to do?
Imagine.
So you have to cover it up. First, you got to kill somebody. Then you have to cover it up. And you have to live with that, worrying about getting caught. It's too much. It's too much. Just be a good person. Don't kill people.
You're going to start seeing D on PSAs, and this is what she's going to... It's too much work to be a murderer. Just be a good person.
Exactly. Yes. It doesn't take much to be a good... Just mind your business. And... to me, that's a good person. People that mind their business.
Oh, I'm not a good person, I guess, depending on who you ask.
After 70 years, it is unlikely that Mary's case will ever be solved. What are your thoughts? Any theories? What happened? What do you think happened?
I mean, I guess I can believe spontaneous combustion, but I don't understand the foot. I don't understand why her foot, left or right, I don't know, with the slipper on it.
I think it was her
wasn't
left
burned.
foot.
Okay. Could it have been seating position? I don't know. There are so many questions.
Maybe she had her legs crossed and that foot was higher up than the other foot.
Oh, the one that got burned. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I'm sorry. I'm unpopular opinion. I'm gonna go with she was taken out of the apartment.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. To me, it just makes the most sense. Even though it's a lot of work, I've seen, we've seen a lot. And I just feel like somebody took her, chopped her up into pieces, was like, you know what? Let me make this as confusing as possible. Take the foot, burn the whole body. I don't believe they took the chair. I do believe maybe they started a fire in the apartment though, but then put it out.
Okay. That makes, maybe try to set the chair on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would explain like why the other stuff was burned. Like maybe he was just like, let me, or she. Yeah. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Other than the fireball, I think it was actually spontaneous human combustion. Even though the government says there's no such thing, but that had to be. It's
how there have been a couple hundred cases where it could have possibly have been spontaneous combustion. So I don't understand why the government doesn't back that theory.
I think it's because if it wasn't listed as the cause of death. They'll just put unknown. Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. Or mysterious, strange, and suspicious.
Yeah, because, I mean, there has been... I've only seen her case and the other guy that I was talking about as examples, but still their cause of death is not spontaneous human combustion. But I think that's what it is. That's my theory. If it's not the fireball, it's spontaneous human combustion.
Maybe we'll either do an episode on spontaneous combustion or maybe just add some spontaneous combustion stories to Strange Saturdays or something like that.
Oh, yeah. If I can find, because I can't remember his name, but if I can find his case, I can add that one.
Because, yeah, I found a page. One of the pages that I added for the sources has a couple different accounts, too. So.
Okay.
Well, that's... I thought you might want that for your birthday. That's all, folks. Because, I mean, it's been a while.
Why?
Since I've done it. It takes you back to a simpler time.
Yeah, I guess so. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at It's a Strange World Podcast and Twitter at PodStrange.
What happened?
This damn Annalise. Because it's in there again.
No, that time. Okay, this time I can actually say that was me because I never edited it from the last episode. And so it was still there. But the first time.
I was like, why is it still there?
That first time beats me.
That is hilarious.
It's going to haunt us forever.
Yes. And Twitter at Pod Strange World. Also on Facebook at It's a Strange World After All. Be sure to keep up with us on Instagram for those hashtag Myth Mondays and hashtag Strange Saturdays posts. We also just announced our new TikTok page, It's a Strange World After All.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. Tell us what you think about the Mary Reeser case. Do you believe it was human spontaneous combustion? Do you believe in human spontaneous combustion? Or do you believe someone just took the extra work and chopped her up, brought her back, whatever? Let us know. Also, if there is anything in the world of strange that you would like for us to cover, let us know. Even if you just want to say, hey, what do you say? We'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there for you. When the strange starts to pour, I'll be there for you.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of It's a Strange World After All.
Thank you so much for always keeping it strange with us.
Thank you.
Bye. I'll be there for you when the strange starts to pour.